Welcome to Idea Rabbit's channel. Today we're checking out a new low-budget airline by JAL that began their services from Vancouver to Narita Airport starting this March, ZipAir. I was planning to fly from Vancouver to Haneda Airport, which would have cost almost 2,700 Canadian dollars. But I'm subscribed to the YVR deals, which I highly recommend that you sign up for. It's completely free and they send you great flight deals, and that's how I found out about ZipAir. Flying with ZipAir ended up costing me about 1,200 Canadian dollars. If I had only bought a few days earlier, the total would have been $1,000. Either way, it was way less than half the regular flights. So even though I'm not a fan of flying into Narita Airport, since it's so far away from everything, I decided I would take the Narita Express, which is about 40 Canadian dollars. I figured that if I'm saving $1,500, then I can afford the $40 for a nice express ride into Yokohama Station. It would be much faster and the seats would be really nice. Something that is welcomed after a 10-hour flight. In fact, if your visit to Japan is 14 days or less, you can get the Narita Express round-trip discount fare for only 5,000 yen, roughly 50 Canadian dollars. A great bargain. Since it's a budget airline, the basic price includes just the seat on the plane. No meals, no seat selection, no check-in luggage, no pillows and blankets. It's simply just the flight. However, you can purchase them for an additional fee. Check-in baggage cost varies on your destination, so check out their website for the actual price. In my case, Vancouver to Narita Airport is 73 Canadian dollars. Seat selection varies again from which area of the plane you're sitting, but the standard is around 21 Canadian dollars. I got the value add-on bundle, which includes the advanced seat selection, which I always get because of my fear of flying. You can watch my tips on how I deal with plane phobia in the link below. And one of them is choosing a seat that is by the wing, as it is more stable. The bundle also includes a standard meal and a check-in luggage. All three for 114 Canadian dollars. I didn't opt in for the premium bundle as I wasn't interested in getting the amenity kit. Their simple meal ranged from $12 to $28, which includes a bottled water. For some reason, I thought that I was saving with a bundle, but looking at the prices afterwards, it made me realize that it might have been better just to get the check-in luggage and seat selection. Of course, when I was making the booking, I didn't know the quality of the meals that I would get. I was concerned that it was a budget airline, but it is by JAL, which is considered high-quality service airline. After watching several reviews on YouTube, I was convinced that ZipAir was a good choice. The only con is that they give no refunds or any kind of changes to the booking, so make sure you book the right date. On my flight to Vancouver to Narita Airport, I was not able to check in through the mobile app, so it was at the counter at the airport. It wasn't bad as I needed to check in my luggage anyways. As many people have commented, most of the time, if it's not at Narita Airport, they don't weigh the carry-on and the personal item, which needs to be 7 kilos or less. If you think it's going to be more, it's best to purchase for 52 Canadian dollars in advance. Keep in mind that it still needs to be less than 15 kilos. They only allow this up until 24 hours before your flight. After that, if you're at the airport and they find that it's more than 7 kilos, you'll have to check in your luggage, which is around 70 Canadian dollars. Room and comfort of the seats were no different than other airlines in their economy section. There is no entertainment system, meaning that you will need to bring things to watch or games to play on your mobile, tablet, or laptop. As such, make sure you bring your plug-in charger. It's strange not to have the flight attendants come around with the carts to give out meals. They'll check your boarding pass, so be sure to be seated in the right seat. Otherwise, they won't give you your meal. Meals were unfortunately disappointing. It was room temperature, tasted bland. portion for me was fine as I didn't need that much on the plane, so no complaints about the amount. Water bottle is included. They say they offer free in-flight Wi-Fi during the flight, but it was pretty much non-existent. I couldn't even send an email, so I wouldn't rely on it for any kind of video streaming. I highly recommend downloading the videos and movies you want to watch from Netflix and other streaming services before the flight. On my flight home, ZipAir did indeed weigh my carry-on and backpack. I had spent about half an hour trying to shove as much as possible into my check-in, but it still totaled around 8.1 kilo as I had my MacBook and iPad, which took up most of the weight. The carry-on suitcase, which I had bought from Don Quixote, was pretty much empty, but it itself weighed 2.5 kilos, so there wasn't anything more I could do. Luckily, the rep allowed me to take both as my carry-on without any additional fee. I'm super happy with ZipAir. The service is fine, though you barely see the flight attendants walking around compared to other regular flights. This again is because they don't provide drinks, meal times, and such, unless somebody orders. Breakfast is not served, so bring your own. Again, I normally can't eat that much on the plane anyways, so I'm perfectly fine with not being served breakfast. I will be definitely flying with them in the future since I can save so much. I might even try their business class, at least one way one day. I won't purchase the bundle next time and will bring my own food. On the way back from Narita Airport to Vancouver, my IBS was really bad, so I didn't even want to eat the meal. Didn't make it better that the beef gyudon was not appetizing. I would have enjoyed a simple bento box or a bunch of onigiris that I would have gotten from 7-Eleven at the airport. I don't care about not having the entertainment system, as I enjoyed watching the stuff I brought. I would rather save $1,500 and not have the entertainment system at meals. While the number of flights per week is less than other airlines, I'm super grateful and happy that they have started this route from Vancouver. Bon voyage! If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.